I gotta name that tune on the break.
Okay, that's fine. Good morning, everybody.
It's an interesting choice what you've gone with today as far as your attire.
You think I look professional?
It's not that. It's just when you wear those clothes, you always wear a hat.
Well,
Oh.
I lost it. I took it off for a minute. I took it off to take off my hoodie. It's hot. This illness has me sick. He got the radio cranked out in the hallways why it's so loud. The boy one was in here yesterday. That's probably why. I want to make sure everything sounds good. Well, I think we're up and going. Mainly. Good Wednesday morning to you, everybody. Welcome into the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Another day, another show, another fun 2 hours of getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work, wherever it is that you're headed. We're glad to have you with us on the morning show, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. There's many great ways to make you look great, function great, and feel great, including the M-Sculpt Neo treatments. Tighten up that body, get the six-pack abs you've always wanted. Maybe work on the biceps. You can do that as well. Get that booty, the look you've always wanted. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com or go by and see him and his staff at 1030 MacArthur Street in Manchester, Middle Tennessee, Surgical Associates. And they'll be glad to help you out. And mention Thunder Radio when you book, and you're going to get half off for his spring special. It's Dr. James Van Winkle, bringing you the morning show each and every day. We have a busy day today. Normal Wednesday stuff. Wednesday's Worst Criminals, Name That Tune, Stupid Silly Stat, Joke of the Day, your birthdays, of course, later on in the show. Call those in at 728-1320. Chance to win that birthday pie this afternoon. And we'll read off the birthdays around 7:55 or so. And Dr. Aaron Carmean is going to come by. That's Holly's smile construction artist. He's going to come by, and we're going to talk to him in a little while. He's going to be a special guest in the studio. He's the sponsor of our cameras. So if you watch the show, there's plenty of ways to catch the show. If you watch it on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, then that's thanks to the Carmean Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cam. So he's going to come by, be a guest in studio, and we're gonna stay very busy today. Current temperature 39 degrees outside the Thunder Studios. Temperature update brought to you by our friends at Wisteria Hill Boutique. They have boutique stuff at bargain prices. 205 South Woodland Street in downtown Manchester in the Woodland Shopping Plaza. Going to hit a high of about 72 today. It's going to be nice. On that note, let's bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show, all dressed up today. The brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated. By far the looks inside of this here studio. Holly, good morning.
Good morning.
You look nice today.
I got these pants from Wisteria Hill.
I was like, I've not seen those before.
They're professional looking without being uncomfortable.
This is her way of being a complete smart aleck. I'm like, you got to look better. So she went out and bought a whole new wardrobe. Even though she had
a
wardrobe.
Outfit. I got a new.
You had a new outfit yesterday.
Yesterday was an old outfit.
No.
Yes.
You said you bought that from Wisteria Hill.
No. I said I went to Wisteria Hill and bought an outfit, but that's not the outfit I wore. I wore that to the Dan Bongino thing. You've seen that.
Okay. I didn't think you said Dan.
You thought I said Don?
No.
No.
I thought you said a bad word.
Oh.
I wore it to the dang Bongino
show.
I thought that's what you're doing to me. Oh, yes.
No, it's not ladylike to curse, Josh.
It's not. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Entertain the people for a second. I gotta grab my sheet.
Grab your what?
My sheet.
I thought he said shoes. It's kind of depressing it's not Friday. I need a tan.
Also, want to turn that radio down out in the hallway. It's cranked up out there. Comings and goings, what's happening in and around the Manchester community. Some sports real quick. Busy day yesterday for area sports. If you're watching, I got the scroller on the bottom to kind of keep you up to date on what all happened, but it was very busy. High school soccer got a win 4-0 over Cascade. They are 2-0 on the season. It was their home opener last night. So congratulations to those guys. Coffee Middle School baseball falls to Siegel 12-3. We had that game right here on Thunder Radio. Middle school soccer, I believe, lost. I didn't get a final score from them, so don't hold me to that. Middle school softball win 6-2. They turned a triple play last night in the first inning, which is cool. You don't see that very much. So congratulations to them. They beat Franklin County. High school baseball wins 12-2 over Laverne. High school girls tennis loses to Cannon County 2-5. High school boys tennis beats Cannon County 5-2. And I think that's about it. I mean, Westwood baseball got a win over Cascade. Yes. Congratulations to them. They walked it off in the 7th, 8-7. So they get a sweep over Cascade. They beat them the night before in War Trace. So pretty mixed results, but all in all, a decent day for our area sports teams yesterday. High school softball tonight. It's their district opener at home against Spring Hill. Kind of an odd first pitch time. 6:45.
It was. I heard you say that last night.
And then I double checked it. I'm like, that don't sound right. But yeah, that's what I've got. That's what they've got. Everybody's got 6:45 down. I'm like, most of the time they start at 7. Occasionally they'll have a 6:30 or a 6 o'clock start. I don't remember a 6:45 first pitch schedule. So kind of an odd night tonight. We'll have that on Thunder Radio. Court Steer will be on the call tonight. I'll be on voice rest for tomorrow's 12-hour radiothon. That's what's next on our comings and goings. 12 hours of radiothon fun tomorrow right here on Thunder Radio. All proceeds go to the Dennis Weaver Dream for Weave Foundation, 501c3 nonprofit. We're going to have a lot of fun. Going to raise a lot of money. I think last year we hit over $16,000. We hope to do that again tomorrow. The first 30 donors tomorrow who give $100 or more are going to receive a signed 11x14 print from the Lady Raider basketball team. They were working on those yesterday, signing away. So we're going to have those for the first 30 donors. Limit one per person. You can't come in and be like, I want 5 of them and give me $500. You can give me $500 and I'll give you one poster. We're going to try to get those out to as many people as we can. But all that money is going to the foundation. Yesterday, the Dream for We Foundation was able to make a $4,000 contribution to the high school basketball programs, $2,000 to the boys, $2,000 to the girls. And that's from the funding that we raised from the T-shirt border battle.
Yeah. With
Warren County. That's where that money came from. And some of that money is going to go to scholarship fund. But we thought it would be best to give some of it back to the basketball teams because they scored all the points.
Yeah, we
So I felt like they needed some of that.
We just stirred the pot a little.
A little. What can I do in the spring, I wonder?
Nothing.
What can I stir up in the spring? We play Warren County in the spring. I probably can stir something up over there. Our video viewers are down. I need to insult somebody. Or you need to wear holier clothes. Do I need to put your butt back up on the screen?
No.
So the radiothon tomorrow, I'm excited about that. One more thing. We are 7 days away from the official return of spring. So hello, allergy season.
Can I start buying plants?
No. Oh. April the 15th is when you can put out plants. April the 15th. That's the last freeze according to the Farmer's Almanac. And that's when you will then get your plants.
Okay.
So tomorrow's radiothon, I spent a lot of the day yesterday getting our video stuff ready. Last year we did it on video, but it was just kind of a last minute thing. And it was fine, but this year I think we're going to have a lot more to it over there. So all the graphics are in, all the pictures and videos and information are in. So that's what we did yesterday. I'm excited about tomorrow. Got some good guests coming in. We'll have Jeff Breeden in for a little while in person again. He's always so generous with his time when it comes to the Weave Foundation. He was our first guest speaker at our first Thundies.
Yeah, after his speech, I could have ran through a brick wall.
He was very good.
He's very motivational.
Yeah. What was great about
Makes you want to work hard.
What was great about his speech when we had our first Thundies Awards was he was like, you should get somebody else. I'm not good at this. If you ain't got you keep looking, I'll do it. But if you can get somebody else, get somebody else. And I was like, okay, I'll look for somebody else. And I was like, no, I think you'll do fine. And he was amazing. I thought perfect for the crowd
was.
and perfect for the athletes. Last year, Alante did a good job. This year, I don't have a guest speaker right now, so
if you know somebody, help us out.
We may have one, we may not. I don't know. But the Thundies are coming up May 18th, the third annual Thundies Sports Award, one of our most fun events. That's just a little over 2 months away. Holly, that's coming up quickly.
I love it. It's my favorite night of the year.
Yeah, it was. We give out a lot of money and scholarships. Last year it was $23,000 from the Weave Foundation, and this year I'm sure it'll be more than that. A lot of it depends on the radiothon tomorrow. How much money can we raise tomorrow? And then that's going to go towards a lot of scholarships at the Thundies, and then other great things that the foundation does in terms of purchasing equipment or entry fees or AAU fees for certain players who can't afford it. So we're excited about that. Anything from you out of comings and goings here?
No, sir.
My goal last year, we got $20 out of Tullahoma at the radiothon.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah. This year, my goal is to get $40 out of Tullahoma. I want to
double
up. I want to double up. And the best way for any of our Tullahoma people who want to donate, if you'll just donate $20 during the 7 o'clock hour, Coffee County Bank will match it. So that'll give me $40 out of y'all. We have a few match hours right now. I think
that's not really 40 out of Tullahoma, though.
No, it's not. Coffee County Bank's got a Tullahoma location, so we'll.
Okay. All right.
I would like $40 true dollars out of Tullahoma, though. Like $40 out of their pockets.
Yeah.
7 o'clock hour tomorrow, Coffee County Bank is matching. 8 o'clock hour, Steve Jernigan is matching, Realtor Steve Jernigan, and the noon hour, Unity Medical Center is matching. And I think I've got your Rosu matching another hour. So I'm not sure where they're placed. So I got room for a couple more business sponsors. If you want to be a business sponsor who matches donations up to a certain amount, we're okay with putting that stipulation on it because you might be like, oh, match every dollar. Then we get a $3,000 hour. You may not want to do that. I get that.
Yeah.
A lot of them are doing $500 matches and things like that. So that would be that'd be okay. Just let me know. Reach out to me, josh.peterson.wmsr@gmail.com, or just call us after the show, 728-1320. I'll be here most of the day. You don't have any comings and goings contributions?
Well, none that are coming up in the near future. I've got some that I've added like the towards the end of March.
Okay. Well, that's not that far.
We'll start working on those next week.
Well, send them to me so I can put them on the calendar.
Okay.
That we want to add those things to our community calendar. Or I could teach you how to do it.
I just found it, so
I could teach you how to add things to the community calendar.
I would love to learn more things. I'm eager to learn and expand my job duties.
Responsibilities around here?
Yeah, here at the radio station.
Yeah, I'm eager for you to do that too. I mean, the more you do, the better. The less that I have to do. A little load off of my plate. Because when you walk in and the community calendar is playing, it's talking about an event that happened last week. It's very frustrating. So, I forgot about that.
Okay. I just need to be better at remembering things in my own life. I don't know how I'm going to remember the community calendar if I can't manage
you have
my
the
own
events there. Just put them into the calendar on the website.
But it's just remembering to go take them off after they're done, because it's not just put them on the website, because then you got to record them.
Yeah.
And
people rely on that thing, though.
Not as much as they rely on the obituary report.
No, and it will not be late today. It will not. For it to not be late, we need to hurry up and get to our first break. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Let's get you a full weather update. Today's going to be really nice. Tomorrow as well. So we're around 40 right now. We're going to hit 72 today. Just a nice south breeze, 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tonight, low 50s. Tomorrow, man, it's going to be beautiful. 76 degrees. 10 to 15 mile an hour winds. We could see a wind gust of 20 miles an hour, but that's not terrible. But then the rain moves in Friday. Going to be a 100% chance of rain Friday. 69 for your high. Showers and storms Friday into Friday. Now, it looks like we're going to clear out Saturday, though. High in the mid-60s, mostly sunny skies. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. Spiders, termites, fleas, ants. Call today. Patent Pest Control can help. No contract obligations. 931-247-0781. They're locally owned and operated, licensed, bonded, and insured.
Enjoy the morning show with Josh and Holly on the Carmean Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cam.
I'll tell y'all what, I don't know why, but I'm sweating.
Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence, and it isn't getting any better as we age. But
all my sickness. I feel like I feel better today, but still, just all this up here is not right. I know y'all don't care, but I feel like it's thickening up. Right? Is that a sign that it's getting back to normal? Like it's getting thicker? Holly was late getting here because she needed to dress up. So she's in there getting the tune ready. Name that tune. Don't let her fool you. She could have done this yesterday. Don't let her fool you. And she rolls in here late because she wants to dress up. She didn't wake up any earlier. Let's see. I can tell you right now, I need to go stand outside for like 10 seconds. I just needed to feel the air. I don't know why. So it's 70 degrees in here. It's not burning up, but it sure feels hot. Y'all aren't very talky this morning. We need to get more controversial. Library. Set it up. There we go. What's everybody think about Derrick Henry going to the Ravens? Huh? Y'all bummed about that? I'm kind of happy for him. I hope he gets a chance to win. I can't stand the Ravens with Lamar Jackson, but maybe he'll get a chance to win a Super Bowl up there. We're going to win one here. Whether it's a routine cleaning or a complete smile transformation, Carmean Family Dental is here to help you achieve the smile of your dreams. Don't wait. Call Carmean Family Dental today at 931-967-6861. That's 931-967-6861. There are plenty of ways to sell your next home. The do-it-yourself way, the word-of-mouth way, the find a friend of a friend way, or there's the rehab way, which comes from yeah, I know. I'm with you, Jessica. I hope he gets a ring, but I hate it's there. Yeah, Pollard's good. I don't have anybody they can block. Yeah. It's going to be a couple of bad years, I feel like, in Nashville. But probably the best not to spend that money on him. You're not going to win right now anyway. I do feel better about Levis. I was pretty disappointed about that draft pick, but he looked pretty good when he was in there. So let me get him some weapons. Turn this into a sports hour. You're fine to me.
You're listening to Josh and Holly on Thunder Radio.
Thunder Radio morning show. Josh and Holly getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work. For you night shift warriors out there, brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle, M-Sculpt Neo. How about M-Cella treatments? Solve urinary incontinence. We're going to get back over there soon for an in-office morning show. And we're going to learn more about M-Cella. We're going to get Holly to do it, show you just how simple it is. Holly, while you left, to turn this into a sports show.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. We're talking about the Titans and Derrick Henry going to the Ravens. And
can I talk sports?
No. But just to answer Jessica's question, she was like, well, because I said I feel like it's going to be several bad years for the Titans coming up, or a few bad years. She said they can't have too many with that new stadium. I think that's the point. I think they're going to try to get this thing rebuilt now so they are very much a contender when they move into that stadium. So
I want to talk sports.
You left, and so I'm like, let's just talk sports. So that's
Can
what
we
did
talk
to-
about the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight?
What about that? I hope Tyson knocks him out.
When you hear it for the first time, not knowing a lot about boxing, but obviously I know who Mike Tyson is, and
Wheeler Wheaton.
I have heard of Jake Paul. I know that he was started out like a YouTuber, and he got into
Yeah.
boxing and stuff. So when I hear it, it's like, oh, Mike Tyson's gonna tear him up. He's gonna tear him up.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, wait, is that a rush judgment?
Well, it doesn't matter. This is all exhibition. Everybody's getting paid, is what they're doing. Now, when is that fight?
But they're really gonna fight.
Yeah, they're really gonna fight.
It's in June or July.
It's
It's gonna be Netflix, like a live Netflix thing.
Yeah, that's what Clint said. He said stage, probably a no knockout agreement here. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to have something like that because Tyson might tear him up. He's going to turn 58 on June 30th. Tyson is. He's almost 60. Now, dude's in good shape.
Yeah, because that doesn't
still quick.
It doesn't seem that old when you think of how old like Sylvester Stallone and Arnold are.
Yeah, but they couldn't go out and fight nobody.
But they're still like
still
in
Tyson's still
super good
can move
shape.
A little bit.
He's quick. I saw him like what do you call it? Practicing or sparring. He's so fast.
Jessica said Stallone looks rough. He does. He has had a lot of the Botox.
I like his new show,
Tulsa King.
Tulsa King.
Yeah, I liked it when it came on 3 years ago, or however long ago that was. It was great.
I hope they do a season 2.
I know the writer's strike and everything kind of killed it. That and Yellowstone.
I think Stallone's still a good-looking man. Botox and all.
This bodes well for me. Y'all wonder why Holly's with me. You could see her poor judgment showing here. Coffee went down the wrong hole. I was talking here I still, y'all can tell probably I'm still a little head cold going on. What?
No, nothing. I'm just listening at you.
I think I'm going to bring the a tub of the throat coat tea with me tomorrow for the radiothon, just in case. But probably too much information. But I feel like this is all getting thicker, so I feel like that's a good sign. Like it's.
I heard you talk about that during the break, and I'm like, well, at least he's talking about it during a break and not.
No, let's talk about it right now.
Let's talk about.
Let's talk about
that.
Let's talk about it right now. Yeah.
I've got a segment to do here.
Well, let's do it. Go. Hurry up before we miss the obits. Okay. You said you're rushing me out of what I'm talking about for you to not be ready.
I'm sorry. I was going to.
I'm sorry too.
I was going to pull up the content and I got sidetracked by text messages. So we've got Dr. Carmean coming on.
Yes. He's going to be on today about 7:35 or so.
I thought what a good appetizer if we talked about people's weirdest dentist stories, like the craziest things that have.
I thought we were going to talk about these with him. Like that would have been fun. But go ahead.
Well, we can talk about them now and then ask him later if he's ever experienced any of these.
Okay.
All right. This first one says, my dentist told me I had to have a tooth come out, and I say, I'd rather have a baby. And he replied, make up your mind. I just have to adjust the chair.
Nice.
When I asked my dentist what he gives to unruly kids, he says candy. I said, why? He said job security.
Yeah.
Give
pull
them
them teeth
all
later.
the candy. My dentist was in the middle of telling me how important it is to floss when his dentures fell out and hit me in the head.
Oh.
This next one says, my dentist says it's not brain surgery unless I slip. He's also my husband. After hearing that 1,000 times, it's still weird.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the humor, but somebody like Holly there would not like that. Like Holly, if she goes to the dentist, she spends a couple days crying before she goes. She's going for a cleaning. She's sitting over there crying.
I can remember one of because I did go get my my teeth, my front teeth, like the front 8. I thought they were too small. I think like long, pretty teeth are attractive, and I had little short, stubby teeth, and I didn't like them. And that's been an issue for me, like growing up. Like I always thought I had little short teeth, and for Christmas one year, my parents got me a set of like off Amazon. You put the putty in them, dentures. They were like horse teeth. They were not. It was a joke. It was a gag gift. But I've always wanted to do my teeth, fix them.
Yes.
And but I'm terrified of the dentist, so I put it off and put it off. And when I finally got brave enough to make the appointment with Dr. Carmean, and you you have to go back for a couple visits. One of the visits, I'm wringing my hands and just scared to death. Nothing hurt. I can honestly say it was not bad. I don't know why I get this way, because it's never painful. I just don't like it.
People die at the dentist, Josh. People
No,
die.
I never said that.
She does.
I said that about being put to sleep. You hear about people sometimes having adverse effects.
But then you require yourself to be put to sleep when they do any work.
Yeah, because
You have to pick one.
I picked death. Anyway, so Dr. Carmean, he asked me, he was like, what happened? Did you have a bad experience with the dentist? And it kind of turned into a little therapy session where, because I can remember being small and being taken to the dentist as like a little kid. And they had to hold my arms down, and the hygienist or the assistant or whatever, she was like, you can hold my hand. You can hold my hand. And so I held her hand and I squeezed because I was scared. And she got mad at me. And she was like, you're going to have to let my hand go, and her demeanor changed, and she was mean. And
Holly was cracking bones.
The dentist was mean. And I don't know. Ever since then, I've just hated going.
Holly's cracking, because she'll do that. She hits harder than she thinks.
6, 7,
she's
8.
Stronger than she thinks. She'll walk up to you and just hit you, like playing, like, hey, buddy, and just hit you. And it's like, God, you can't hit people that hard. Ask Dr. Carmean if he has ever asked someone to take their cap off and they reached in their mouth and tried to take the partial cap off instead of the cap on their head.
That's funny.
Me, I'm that guy.
I can't get it. It's on there good.
That was Clint. Yeah, I get it.
One time, I thought they put the sucker in there to get out the extra spit and water, but it was his finger, and so I closed down on it. I closed down on the finger, and it took me a minute to process that wasn't an instrument, and that I needed to let it go. Like, I had a good grip on it. I had a good grip on it.
Oh, boy.
But they're just so patient, they just kind of wait for you to. He didn't like pull back or anything. He just kind of waited till I let go.
When this girl stopped sucking on my finger.
I wasn't sucking on it. I just closed my mouth on it because I thought it was the sucker, so it was supposed to do the work. It wasn't. It was just a finger.
Let's mark that for a best of pool.
Wait a minute. I saw a story.
One more, because it's almost time for obits.
This is a good one. My dentist uses flavored latex gloves. Let me read that better. My dentist uses flavored latex gloves, and when he put his hands in my mouth, he asked me to guess the taste. Guess what flavor these are?
Nice. Jessica said, this conversation took a turn. It did. It certainly did. So many bell ringing opportunities that I did not take advantage of.
Well, that wasn't about that.
Thunder. I would hope not. Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. Dr. Carmean will join us later on in the show. That'll be closer to 7:35. We've got games when we come back. Name that tune, Stupid Silly Stat. We're going to dig into all those things. We'll let you know what's for lunch over at Prater's today as well. That's as soon as we come back. Keep it right there. You're listening to The Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle, drvanwinkle.com.
Think you have to settle for mediocre car insurance to save money? Think again. It's possible to get superior coverage and still save money with Erie Insurance. Customers who...
Oh, this needs to go away. Be good if it go away now.
Is it chilly in here? I'm a little chilly.
I'm burning up, so I went and stood outside for about 20 seconds last break. I turned the heat down.
Okay, it's better.
Still a little late for the obit, so I don't get in trouble. Back to the Titans. When is the stadium supposed to open? What year are they supposed to be in there? What year? New Titans Stadium open? 2027. So the 24 season, 25 season, 26 season. Yeah, they got 3 years to get that thing built. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, they got 3 full seasons, so they should have Levis well installed by then. Some weapons
Can you
around
see
him.
my pants? My cute.
They can barely see them.
Oh.
The last season ticket call was basically just bear with us. Yeah, I saw something yesterday. Basically, you can get. I mean, they're not good seats really, but you can get all 10 games for $400.
What is it for
Titan season tickets. Yeah, I got something yesterday that was like, experience all 10 games in preseason and the regular season for just $400. I clicked on it. It basically picks your seats in the top, so I'm sure at the very top. It's not terrible. And what is that? I'm not good at math. $40 a game. You can get tickets to anything for $40.
Mm-mm. So cold. Ooh. I'm gonna have to go get a jacket or something.
Yeah.
I saw the Savannah Bananas are coming to Nashville,
Are they?
but the tickets are
I'm sure they're nuts.
outrageous.
I feel like it's something like that. It's kind of like the circus, right? I mean, you've seen the videos online. I don't think they do anything else that's that amazing.
Let's look at the Thursday tickets. You would think Thursday they're not going to be as expensive. Limited inventory. This event is popular and sells $226 for general admission. GA, wherever that is. That's the lowest one, $226 for one ticket.
That's ridiculous. What?
Enjoy the morning show with Josh and Holly on the Carmean Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. Just find Thunder Radio on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube to watch the show.
Morning show here until 8:30. Josh and Holly getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. Glad to have you with us. Don't forget tomorrow, our radiothon will be going from 6 to 6. Raising money for the Dream for We Foundation. Be plenty of ways to donate tomorrow. Cash, check, credit card, PayPal, Venmo. It's all going to be available. You can call in and we can take your donations over the phone. We'll have Venmo links and YouTube, or not YouTube, Venmo links and PayPal and credit card links on the video feed over on Facebook and YouTube tomorrow. So plenty of ways that you can contribute. That'll be tomorrow from 6 to 6. Holly, what's for lunch at Prater's today?
Today is Wednesday, so they've got the meatloaf, the smoked meatloaf, pork loin over dressing, smoked pulled pork, mashed potatoes with brown gravy, pinto beans, green peas, squash, potato salad, coleslaw, side salad. You get your choice of a meat, 2 sides, a drink, and bread, all for just, you guessed it, $9.99. Find Prater's at 620 Woodbury Highway.
Hey, Ma! Can we get some meatloaf? The meatloaf! We want it now! The meatloaf!
All right. Name that tune, Holly. Tell them how they can play and win today.
Josh got a little snippet of a song. I feel like it's going to be easy today. He's going to play that once you have figured it out. Give us a call on the Ben Lomond hotline. Area code is 931-728-1320, or you can dial 728-3526 on the second line for a chance to win a T-shirt. If you can give me the name of the song and the artist.
Name that tune. We got to get the artist too.
Yippers.
All right. Let's see here. Nobody. I thought the phone would be ringing by now.
I did too. I thought that was an easy.
No phones. 728-1320 to get through on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines this morning. I'll wait patiently. And now we'll move on to the 2.
No. Not yet. One more time.
I don't know.
You guys can do it. Y'all can do it.
Morning show.
Is it Do You Love Me?
It is Do You Love Me?
By the Contours.
Yes, good job. What's your name?
Brandon Boyd.
Good job, Brandon. Come on by and get yourself a Thunder Radio shirt. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Hey, I got a birthday, too, for Sherry Michelle Carr.
Sure. Was this for today?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get that on there.
She's
Sure.
85.
85.
That's not true.
I'm just kidding. She's standing right here in front of me. She got that on.
That's not true. Do we have the real age, or are we just going to go with no age?
We'll just go with that.
All right. Have a good one. I was like, that's not true.
I was like, good for her, 85.
Oh, no, that ain't true. That's not true. What did you do, Holly?
You could just.
What did you do? That was supposed to be the answer to the song. What did you do?
Remix.
Let's take a listen again.
No.
What is this? You
Done.
Your radios aren't glitching. Nope. That's just what Holly turned in. That was the work she turned in today.
Whoops.
Satisfactory.
I don't know how that happened.
She's not the best with the audio editing equipment.
I've never done anything that poorly.
Let's take a listen.
You got it.
Oh, yeah. Solid. Y'all know that one.
You ain't heard the remix yet?
Mashup.
Heard it here first.
DJ Colin. I don't. That's terrible, Holly. But you dressed up today, so
Look, I can look professional, or I can be professional. You can't have both.
No. I'm gonna make you go in there and do it again.
These pants are cutting off the circulation in my brain or something.
Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. Let's get you a temperature update out there. Those pants that you got at Wisteria Hill, they bring you the temperature. 39 degrees out there right now. Going to hit 72 today. It feels nice. A little cool to start, but it's going to be a nice day. 72, sunny skies, calm winds, 5 to 10 miles an hour out of the south. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. They got cute clothes like what Holly's got on right now. That nice. Did you get that top from there too?
Now this was a closet clean out sale on Facebook.
Oh, nice.
Someone was having.
You should get them pants from over there. Nice, pretty pink pants. You can get those as well at Wisteria Hill, 205 South Woodland Street. Always deals happening over there. Check them out on Facebook, Wisteria Hill Boutique. That's Wisteria, Wisteria Hill Boutique.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
This local news update is...
Today is Sage Adams' birthday.
Sage Adams.
Yepers.
Very good. I tell you what. Holly with a solid audio editing. Well done.
It's not a big deal.
Oh no, it's gonna make a good commercial. Our best up segment. I always need more of those.
It's chilly in here.
It feels great in here. I got a hoodie over there you can put on. I take it off because I was
I
burning
got it
alive.
on my legs.
I was burning alive.
I was using it to wipe the mascara.
It's the normal temperature in here. It normally is.
I guess my jogging pants and sweatshirts are just thicker.
Yeah, you're not used to wearing regular clothes. Look at her drinking water over there today. Regular clothes, drinking water. Look out.
I'm waiting for the backhanded
No,
compliment.
no. I'm proud of you.
It was only 20 minutes on the treadmill. Ooh, big whoop.
You got on treadmill again yesterday?
No,
Oh.
I did not. I took a nap. That's what I did.
Took a nap yesterday?
Yep.
I didn't get a nap. I was doing middle school baseball. It wasn't even cold out yesterday, but by the end of that game, my fingers were numb.
It was cold.
It wasn't. And I got home. I guess it bothered me is I got home, and I've been home for like an hour. My fingers are still tingling. I'm like, something's wrong with me. It's just sickness. It's come for me. I took enough nighttime medicine last night.
He took 2 Benadryl.
I
Oh,
don't
big
ever
deal.
take those things.
I took 2 Benadryl the other day and then went to take pictures of sports.
Well, Holly takes this medicine often, though. I can't do that. I have one little spoonful of NyQuil, and I'll see you
I
tomorrow.
like you in that black shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of my least favorites.
Why?
I don't know. I don't like how it fits.
I like it. I think it fits good.
Thank you, Holly. We're going to run off all of our viewers with compliments of each other. We're supposed to.
Is that why you're mean to me on air? Because you think they'll
Yeah,
watch it?
People love it.
What's wrong with you? Nobody wants to see you be mean to me.
I'm not mean.
You're mean sometimes.
Dr. Carmean will join us after we do Name That Team or Stupid Silly Stat. So I'll be ready for that. Need to get a third camera mount in here for when we have guests.
Yes.
But I don't have a way to do that today. Thinking how I could set that up. May go for a walk outside today. It's gonna be nice.
Is it gonna be nice?
I gave the weather a minute ago. Tell me what I said.
70.
Yeah, close. 72.
I may go pull some weeds out of the flower beds.
There you go. I'll give you something to do.
But do I want to do that or do I want to spray them? The spray you use don't ever kill them.
No, it kills them.
No,
It does.
doesn't.
It kills them every time.
No, I pull them.
No. No, I use stuff that kills everything.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna come there, spray some diesel, and kill everything. Then I might throw a match in there.
I don't know what happened to that song.
It sounded like you grabbed the part where you were not, where you were like
Skip
trying
it.
to find what you wanted. That's what it sounded like to me. And you're like, this will be good. I'll just grab this part.
I got some good jokes for you here in a minute.
Oh, good. Joke of the day. Board and brush. Oh, yes. I keep thinking today's Friday. I don't know. It ain't.
My mom called this morning, or I called her, and she said the same thing. She was like, I thought it was Thursday.
Yeah, like my days are not right this week. I don't know why, but they are not right this week.
Oh, it's Dr. Carmean.
Go out there and greet him by sucking on his finger.
Stop. Hey, you can come on in. We still got a couple segments to go.
Yeah, that's fine. How's it going?
It's going good. You can have a seat right there.
You feeling any better?
Getting there. A little better.
If you believe everyone gets a trophy, life is fair, and subscribe to Cancel Culture Thinking, you know what? You might want to change the channel. Yeah, because you're about to get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
20 minutes after the hour, Thunder Radio Morning Show continues. Getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. Glad to have you along with us. Morning Show brought to you each and every day by Dr. James Van Winkle. There's many great ways to make you look great, function great, and feel great, including M-Sculpt Neo and the M-Cella treatments that you can have done in office. Then he has other things as well, like breast augmentations, tummy tucks. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
We got a lot to do real fast. We got to do joke of the day, stupid silly stat, and Dr. Carmean will join us here in just a little while, and we're going to chat with him. We got fun dentist stories to talk about, but first, Holly's got joke of the day.
Okay. Where do pirates get their hooks?
Where's that, Holly?
The secondhand store.
Nice.
Wait, I got another one. This one is for Matt Harris, attorney Matt Harris.
Okay.
What's a lawyer's favorite drink?
What's that?
Pina colada. Okay, joke of the day is brought to you by Board and Brush in Manchester. Board and Brush is perfect for just about any occasion, like birthday parties for kids and adults, bachelorette parties, girls' night out, date night, anything like that, they can do for you over at Board and Brush in Manchester. They even offer specialty workshops like glass etching, cornhole board sets, cookie decorating, and much more. Follow them on Facebook and online at boardandbrush.com/Manchester.
Good job, Holly.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Kim, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid Silly Stat revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester. They offer wheels and tires for your UTVs and side-by-sides. Talk to them about that. They're open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. 515 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester, right in front of College Street Elementary. That's Freedom Automotive, locally owned and operated. Holly?
20% of us say that this is the biggest annoyance in our home. What is it?
It is mine.
20% of us say this is the biggest annoyance in our home. What is it?
728-1320 or 728-3526. First person with the right answer is going to win a Thunder Radio t-shirt, and you're going to win bragging rights for the day. 728-1320, 728-3526. 20% of us say this is the biggest annoyance in our home. Surprised this number's not higher.
I thought it would be higher.
Like at least 50%.
I was checking the text line. I hadn't got a guess yet.
Yeah. Phillips has cobwebs on the ceiling.
That is annoying.
For me, it's old orange juice on the ceiling where somebody chunked an orange. Morning show.
How about things not where they're supposed to be?
Things not where they're supposed to be. Good guess, but not it. Brooke says dust. Nothing. What do you dust with? Like I use the Swiffer, trap stuff, but then you look and the dust is just flying everywhere. It's supposed to trap it, but you can see it. It's not working. Morning show.
What about the dust on the ceiling fans?
Yeah,
that is annoying.
It's everywhere. That's not it though.
You got to get the vacuum up there and.
Leanne says kids. Yeah, I'm down with that. Yeah,
I feel like that would be higher than 20%.
The dust on the ceiling fans. Like what do you do about that? How does it even get there? And so much. Take the vacuum up there, get it off, and like 2 weeks later.
I think people probably clean their fans more often than we do.
We do. Morning show.
30 floors.
Dirty floors.
Yeah, that's
good
Josh's.
Guess. I can't stand it. Not it though. See, in Holly's mind, the house is clean when the laundry's done. In my mind, the house is clean when the floors are clean. So it's never clean. Morning show.
Pet hair.
Pet hair. There it is. Pet hair is the right answer. 20% of us are most annoyed by pet hair. What's your name?
Dawn.
Dawn. Is that the biggest annoyance for you at your house?
Yes, I have a cat and a dog.
Yeah, we have a cat that sheds. He's big and fluffy, and a dog that sheds, and it's the absolute worst.
Oh, yeah. Our cat sheds like crazy.
All right. Well, come on by and get you a Thunder Radio shirt, Dawn, okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Amy says laundry's never done.
It's never done.
No.
Never.
And then you get it all done, and the annoying dog throws up on the rug. You get to throw that in the wash.
Oh,
Gosh. It's awful. I agree with all these. The pet hair leads to dirty floors, which then leads to dirty baseboards, and then it's on my clothes. It's just awful.
Yeah. I'm really surprised that number's not higher than 20%.
We go through a lot of lint rollers. The sheets, Congratulations to Dawn. She wins today on Stupid Silly Statistic. Brandon won earlier on Name That Tune. Later, we got Wednesday's Worst Criminals. We got birthdays as well. Dr. Aaron Carmean is going to join us next on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Let's get you a full weather forecast real quick, though, before we hit the break. 72 today for your high. 76 tomorrow. Mostly sunny both days. A little breezier tomorrow. Calm winds today. Rain in the forecast on Friday. 100% chance of showers. High of around 70. Clearing out Friday night into Saturday. Mid-60s on Saturday. Mostly sunny. And a slight rain chance back on the forecast for Sunday. And a bit cooler in the low 60s. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. All this warm weather and all this rain going to make for pest problems sooner than you know it. We're just, 7 days away from the official start of spring. That means mosquito season and everything else that comes with that. Call Tyler Patton today. Locally owned and operated, licensed, bonded, insured, no contracts. 931-247-0063. 0781.
Join Thunder Radio and the Dream for We Foundation for our annual Radiothon Thursday, March 14th, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Thank you. Oh. So do you remember all that stuff? Like just off the top of your head?
Yeah, most of it.
I'm like, how do you?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Don't. He does.
Oh my god.
Occasionally I'll say the wrong number for the wrong business.
Yeah.
Just kind of happens, but yeah, I usually can remember them. For now,
it just seemed like second nature when you're rattling that off.
Oh yeah. Every now and then you'll see me just stop and I'll just draw a blank. I'm looking for that file.
Yeah.
It's buffering.
Yeah, it's buffering.
It's
spinning.
buffering.
The wheel's spinning.
Yeah, I can't get it. Let's see.
It's gonna be nice today.
Yeah,
it's gonna be great.
Saturday.
So do you have Wednesdays off usually?
I do usually. Yeah, some Wednesdays I work, but some I'm glad to have this. I'm putting together a play set today. It's absolutely terrible.
Like an outside.
Yes. So my wife ordered, Brooke ordered it, and then we get it, and it's my cousin and uncle come down from Franklin, and we open up the box, and it says estimated time to complete 2 people 23 hours.
Oh wow!
I'm like, okay, so we got page 62 out of 169, but then it rained, last off and on last couple of weeks. So today.
I just wouldn't do it.
I'm
not doing it.
Yeah.
You're not getting that place.
I was like, can I hire somebody to do this?
Yeah, right.
That's
That
hire
was
somebody
a
else.
stat earlier this week. A certain number of people would pay
people to put together furniture.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I think there's a business for that. Like, you called and say, hey, I've got this box here. Can you put it together for me? Yeah.
I'm out. I don't do assembly.
I don't mind it. That sounds extensive. I would probably be overwhelmed.
Yeah, I don't mind doing it. It's just finding the time. Both the boys now are in baseball. And, just practicing. Last night we had he's almost 4, but they practice at 7.
Yeah,
that's almost bedtime.
Yeah, and then our kids go to bed about 7:45, and then there was a young team after us practice at 8:15.
Yeah, they try to cram those in there.
There's just not enough ball fields. So many teams.
When used to, I mean, you had practice fields you went to.
Yeah,
like they've all been built on and. Like we never got when I played, it's a long time ago. We had our practice field. We practiced that every day. Like once a week, you got to go down and practice at the park.
Right.
Right. Usually you practiced on at your practice field.
Yeah.
Right.
All those.
Yeah, we're so that's my goal today. Just get that thing hopefully done. So
it'll be a good day to be outside.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Usually I'm trapped at work when it's nice, and then I get off and it's
weekends
miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of.
All right, we got about 30 seconds.
Probably going to be talking a lot of Joe Biden and
whatever. Yeah, my wife's like, please just don't.
Yeah, that's what I tell Josh.
She's like, don't say anything stupid. I'm like, oh, honey, when have I ever done that before?
Don't let your treasures turn to trash. Visit acmestoragetn.com or call 931-283-2845. Act now and protect your possessions.
Holly is the planner, the brains, and the looks. She just needs Josh to push all the fancy buttons.
The snowflake button makes it cold, cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold, hold, hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Mike on the Thunder Radio Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle, drvanwinkle.com. Josh and Holly getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work. Guest in studio today, Dr. Aaron Carmean. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How y'all doing?
We're doing great. Thanks for coming by.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Were you listening earlier in the show?
No.
Okay,
I have
good.
not.
That's
Getting kids
good.
ready for school. So,
Good. We
yeah.
were telling stories that you shouldn't hear. We were talking about dentists and things like that. So we're going to talk a little bit about what you do, obviously, your practice and things. The smile that you constructed for Holly over here, which she's very pleased with. How long have you been, of course, for folks who don't know, our cameras over on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or not Instagram, YouTube. are brought to you by Carmean Family Dental. So when did you get opened up over there? You're in Deckard, right?
Yep, in Deckard. Wife and I moved down here in 2018. Took the practice over in 19 and been there ever since.
Okay.
So it's great. Yeah.
Right before COVID.
Right before COVID,
Man.
thankfully.
Yeah, that's how fun was that to go through?
Well, the government shut us down for about 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was sitting at home wondering when we were going to go back to work. Bills kept coming in,
Yeah.
and
People still want to get paid.
Yeah, we were just moved down here, and so it was kind of a stressful time. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, when did you may have said it and I wasn't paying attention. When did you start practicing in general?
So I graduated in 2005.
Okay.
Started sometime that year. I can't remember when my license came in, but I was in my hometown in Ohio.
Okay.
And had been there for 13 years. Of course, met Brooke. She did not like Northern Ohio winters.
Who would?
Yeah, I know. I did it my whole life, snow cold for 6 months, and we moved down here in 18, and I was glad to be out of the cold. And this is not winter down here for me. This is almost like spring.
Oh no, this is great.
Yeah.
No, there's no winter here for people who come from up north.
Yeah.
They also like to make fun of our inability to handle any snow.
Yeah. I've done that.
Driving
yeah.
on
Yeah,
it.
nobody can handle it. Like, how did you handle the snowmageddon of January? Like, were you out just driving around like normal? And like, what's wrong with these people?
Yeah. Well, the first year I moved down here, they were talking about getting a quarter of an inch of snow, and our office was gonna be closed. And I looked at my staff and I said, "What are we closing for?"
Yeah.
And she said, "Oh, that's right. You're not from down here. If they mention snow, everything's closing down."
Yeah.
But, I went to the store. I had to pick up some medicine from my mother-in-law and drove through the snow and everything. Of course, there's 6 cars in a ditch, and it's nothing for me. I grew up doing that, but down here, they
don't handle it
no.
as well. We don't quite have the equipment.
No,
I don't think.
None at all.
So, and we'll let Holly talk some about this, but you do basic dental stuff over there, but you do these, what do we call these? Pretty teeth.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to call them. The pretty teeth program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm just a general dentist. I don't specialize. I mean, I have not a oral surgeon. I didn't go into any specialty. So what's nice about general dentistry is you can expand to do anything you want to. You're not locked down. Like an oral surgeon isn't supposed to restore teeth, put crowns and veneers on. An endodontist isn't supposed to, do veneer cases. So as a general dentist, you can pretty much do anything you want. And I have always been an attention to detail kind of guy. I'm a touch OCD. My wife will tell you that. And I just love the cosmetic side of everything and perfecting smiles. That's just kind of my thing. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, do you do a lot of that? Is that a big part of your business?
I do. I've gotten more and more involved in that, I would say, in the last 7 to 8 years.
Okay.
Coming down here in the last 5 years, digital dentistry has really taken over my office. I used to be just run-of-the-mill generic dentistry, impressions. Now I don't even touch impression material. And with that, I can design smiles like on my laptop.
Oh,
and
cool.
It's really cool. Just some photos. You can design smiles and send them to the patient, and they're like, "Oh, that's what I can look like."
Yeah.
This is great. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. So it's something I love doing. I wake up every day, thank God for another day, and I just love doing what I do.
Yeah.
We follow you on, Facebook and Instagram, and the before and after photos. I love those. I love seeing how, someone may be missing teeth in the front, or there may be decay, or just someone unhappy with their smile like I was. And the before and afters, I get so happy for them.
Yeah, it is. The one great thing about cosmetic dentistry is it's usually 2 appointments and the smile is made over. So there's not this big, long, drawn out. Now there are some cases that do take more time, but like in your case, for example, you were in one appointment, and then we had you in temporaries, and then a month later we were putting the permanents on, and you get to sit up in the chair and go, "Oh my gosh, it's done.
It's done."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very rewarding.
I remember it hit my bank account pretty quick.
Yeah.
I
remember when you were in there paying that.
It was going to take like about 8 months. We'll save up some money between now and then. No, it's ready now.
Yeah.
Guess I'll give some money in here. But kudos to you for getting her to do it. You've heard her stories about
I just
dislike for dentists.
But I'm always put to ease in the office when I get there. I sit down, everybody's so nice and everything is I'm still nervous, but no pain.
She comes in for a cleaning and she's freaked out.
Yeah. I usually can tell when Hallie's in the chair and I walk in and she just has this look of I'm kind of standing out in the woods and I don't know which direction to go.
Yeah, pure terror. Usually it is what she's
Sorry, Holly, I'm not
That's
I'm
fine.
not throwing you underneath the bus.
It's fine.
But I will say this, in Holly's defense, she has gotten so much better.
Thank you.
Such a brave young lady.
Yes.
I'm brave.
So brave.
Yes. And that happens quite often. We'll have what I call the white knucklers. They're white
That's
knuckling the
me.
chair.
I'm doing it now.
Yeah. Yeah. And they just think of they walk through the door and it's instant like fear, anxiety.
It's like taking a dog into the vet.
Right. Yeah.
They get to the door and they're just they
That's
park
me.
and start backing up.
You have
That's
to
Holly.
drag them through the ground.
Yeah.
And they get up under your legs in the
That's
waiting
right.
area. That's Holly at the
Yeah,
dentist.
yeah.
Okay.
But she's gotten a ton better over the years.
Yeah.
We have a lot of patients that are like that. They'll be totally just scared to come in. And after I can work with them for a year, I tell them, give me a year.
Yeah.
And I would say 90% of them, they're not taking Xanax before they come in, or they're not needing nitrous oxide. And they're like, this is better.
But can I get the nitrous oxide anyway?
Yeah. Can I get that to go?
Yeah. I don't need it, but I want it.
Yeah.
I go down to Mexico and just buy the can.
That's right.
You
Yeah,
know?
you can get anything in Mexico.
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday.
Yes.
They were like, you can just buy this knot shots down there over the counter. I'm like, I need to go. I would rather probably go to Mexico to buy it than to go to the doctor. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So earlier we had some people sending in some stories about the dentist, and they told me to ask you where did that go? Ask Dr. Carmean if he's ever asked someone to take their cap off and they reached in their mouth to try to take off the partial cap instead of the ball cap on their head.
I've never
Okay,
had somebody do that.
Yeah.
That's an
apparently
interesting.
this gentleman did do that.
Yeah,
He was like,
yeah.
oh, that was me. Yeah, I did that.
No, that was never had that.
That's
done
something
before.
Holly would do.
No, it's really on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get that off. You got any like crazy stories? We know somebody who their first trip to the dentist, they'd never been, and then as an adult, their wife took them, and when I guess they don't know, I don't know exactly when this happened, but they looked up and this gentleman had left the building and was sprinting. They saw him going down the road, just running. He left, and
I don't think he made it to the chair, did he?
no, he never got in there. I think they were filling out paperwork and looked up, and he had left the door and was gone down the road. Anything like that?
I've you know what? I have never had really any like funny stories. I've had some really interesting stories, but never really any get up and like you're rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah.
Funny kind of stories. Might have been more emergency situations.
How did you lose that tooth?
Yeah. Like guy did a backflip at a wedding.
Oh,
3 sheets through the wind.
Oh,
And landed on his face.
Mm.
I get a call at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm in my office till 4.
was it the groom?
He was in the wedding party.
Okay.
And it was bad. He front 4 teeth pushed up and back.
Oh gosh.
Blood all over the place. Of course,
Oh.
he had people bring him in. Of course, he was very inebriated.
Hopefully he didn't feel anything.
Yeah, he was. I don't think he was feeling a thing.
Well,
That's good.
The bad thing about it is I told him, I was like, okay, sit in the chair. I've got to go get a bunch of things. Just sit here. And he was, when you're feeling no pain, air quotes, he kept talking and talking and talking and talking. Of course, blood's coming out of his mouth.
Oh,
And I'm like,
gosh.
please you just need to sit still. And he's got family members in there like, sit still. And next thing I know, I go out of the room to get some stuff in our lab. I hear this big, this loud noise. I come back in, he's laying on the floor.
oh my gosh.
Nice.
He had tried to get up out of the chair, slipped and fell, and hit the bridge of his nose
my
on the
God.
windowsill. Now his nose is split wide open.
On top
top
of
of
all
everything
On
else.
his
top of
teeth.
that, so now I had to like put the teeth on the back burner, and I
Sew
had to
your nose
sew
back
his
up.
nose back up. I did. I had to sew it up, and then
You gotta stop this bleeding first.
And he was like, "This is gonna make one heck of a dental story." And I go, "Yeah, it is."
Oh wow.
You're gonna be sore tomorrow.
Yes,
Oh.
yeah, he was very sore.
Get your
But we
sutures
got him
done.
fixed up, and yeah, I've got so many of those stories, like really bad,
Yeah.
accident stuff that, yeah, more than funny. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty boring.
No, that's good. What's the worst thing for your teeth and their health?
I would definitely have to say soda or pop or whatever you call it down here.
Just Coke.
Yeah, Coke.
Just say
Everything's
Coke.
Coke.
It's
Yeah.
just Coke.
It's like, yeah, I
You
want a
want
Coke.
Coke? Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
want
want Coke?
Coke.
No, Dr. Pepper, but Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I moved down here. I did not know what a sun drop was.
Oh man, that's a whole new level of bad for your teeth. Probably.
So everywhere I went, people were like, "Do you want a sun drop?" I said,
don't-
"What is a sun drop? Is
Yeah.
that like a, And I have come to learn. I call it Jesus juice because people drink it like it's been blessed by Jesus himself, and it is. So up north it was Mountain Dew, but that stuff's pretty harsh on your teeth.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Yeah.
I don't know what they put in there, but
it's like 50 grams of sugar.
Yeah.
It's like half.
Well, I just have the diet, so it's fun.
Yeah, that's not as bad.
It's not as bad. Or the zero. The
Yeah.
zero drinks taste better than diet drinks. I don't know what they put in them. It's a little scary.
Yeah.
But I would imagine things that are not. It's like you eat cereal, like was it Cocoa Pebbles, or Fruity Pebbles, and you ever leave it in the bowl and see it just sticks to the bowl.
It's concrete.
It's concrete, and I'm like, so what does that do to your stomach?
Yeah.
So then I imagine, what does that stuff do to your teeth?
Right.
It can't be good for it.
Right. Yeah. You have to get a jackhammer to get that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't go anywhere.
No.
You just throw the bowl away.
That's right.
Just throw the bowl away.
Is that why we have new bowls in our house all the time?
Yeah. Now, what about coffee? I'm a coffee drinker.
Coffee's not bad. So a quick story. My mom, when I was in Ohio, she would come in and she had like several cavities. And I'm like, Mom, did you stop drinking? She was a big Pepsi drinker. And she's like, I don't drink it. I drink diet now. And I'm like, okay. Well, here she's drinking coffee, a ton of coffee, but it's like, is there coffee or is there that creamer in it? Are you adding coffee to the creamer or creamer to the coffee?
Yeah.
She dumps like half the thing and it's loaded with sugar. And I'm like, Mom, you might as well just drink Pepsi.
Yeah.
So it's not bad. Just limit how much sugar you put in it.
So it sounds like the sugar.
Sugar is our biggest.
So all the candies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sugar, you
All
just
the
have
good
to
stuff.
brush. You just have to brush, 2 times a day. If you can throw a third in, great.
Well, that was my next question. When I was in school, they gave us the scare tactic speech. You have to brush 3 times a day for 3 minutes, and they brought somebody in and they showed you how to do it. And I'm like, I can't do that. I'm at school, and how am I supposed to brush after lunch? And I'm like, we're in lunch.
Yeah,
we're in lunch right now. When am I supposed to brush my teeth? So how many? Is it 2? Okay, is it satisfactory?
2's good. Excuse me. Morning, night, definitely at nighttime. I will find this. I will ask a lot of patients that come into my office. I'll say, do you brush twice a day? And they'll say, I try.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, when are you brushing? And they'll say, well, I try to brush in the morning, but I really don't brush at night. And so then I have to have this long talk with them. Like, think of all the things you do throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
If you rub your tongue over your teeth at night and you feel like wool on there, like that's not good.
Right.
That's going to create problems. You have to get that off. So it's definitely morning, definitely night before you go to bed. It's the last thing you should do before you go to bed.
Well, and that you just keep leading me in my next questions. So it's not like we rehearsed it, but we did.
Yeah.
So look, I brush my teeth when I go to bed, usually, and when I wake up. But occasionally, maybe I go to Common John and I have a few drinks, and I come home and then I forget to brush my teeth. What is growing in my mouth? Because you wake up in the middle of the night and it's like there's plants in there.
Yeah. It's like
it's not good.
It's a whole ecosystem.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, it's one of those where you wake up at 2 a.m. and you go brush your teeth. Then it's so bad. Like, I need to go brush my teeth. That doesn't feel right. What's happening?
So we have several layers of different kinds of bacteria in our mouth, and they utilize that sugar, like strep mutans. I'm not going to get all dorky on you.
No, do it. I love it.
Strep mutans. They break down sugar, and so all that stuff, that plaque, it's a constant battle. And when you're alcohol, what does alcohol break down into? It breaks down into sugar.
Yeah.
So when you indulge in some drinks, or even if you're out and you have sweet tea, 4 or 5 sweet teas throughout the night, and then you go home and you forget to brush, you'll do the same thing. You'll wake up and go, oh boy, there is a film on my teeth. That's terrible. So it's just the body's process of we're constantly fighting bacteria, and bacteria are constantly eating everything that we eat. So they're just building up, and that plaque is just basically colonies of bacteria that are stuck on our teeth. And if you don't brush them off, it can get pretty fuzzy.
Yeah, fuzzy. That's a good word.
It's a good word.
Dr. Aaron Carmean with Carmean Family Dental, our guest this morning on the morning show. Now, you said brushing twice a day.
Yep.
Obviously, at least 3 times if you can throw another time in there. What about the flossing? Where do we stand on the flossing?
So important, and
Okay.
it's something I would say 99% of my patients admit they don't do on a regular basis.
Okay.
But toothbrush doesn't get in between the teeth, so flossing is important. If you don't floss, I would recommend getting a water pick. Water picks are really good. I would say it's like taking your teeth through the car wash every night.
Okay.
So that's one of the 2 you need to do.
One of those. Now, where do we stand on mouthwash?
Mouthwashes are good. I would stay away from the alcohol kind. Alcohol tends to dry your mouth out.
Uh-huh.
It burns. You get the burning,
Mhm.
the burn that feels good. It's killing everything. But it also dries your mouth out, which is counterproductive to oral health. You want saliva. Saliva is a natural, it has natural properties of washing kind of bacteria away. So it's important to just use a mouthwash like a Crest Pro Health. And I don't get paid by Crest, but there's or Equate, whatever brand out there that doesn't have alcohol in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Well, I need to start flossing more.
Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
A water pick.
Most people do.
Holly, get me one of those.
Okay.
I don't floss. I don't floss at all. So I need to floss better, I suppose. Holly, anything?
Can we talk about oil pulling? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that is a whole nother.
What'd you say?
Oil pull, isn't that right? What it's called?
Oil pulling.
Yeah.
Yes. So I have done. I have a TikTok account, and it's growing more fast than any other social media account I've ever had, and I do a lot of videos on there. And I don't know, a couple of months ago, I came across this whole thing of oil pulling, and people are saying, "Oh, if you have cavities, and if you have an abscess, if you have like rotting teeth, just oil pull, and it's going to fix all your dental problems." And I'm scratching my head.
I saw that.
Saying, there's no way people believe this. Well, then you go to the comment section, and they're like, "Where do I buy it? It's $7.49. Where do I buy it?" And I'm like, common sense is gone anymore.
Yeah. Well, the social media has ruined it. I still don't know what we're talking about, so I'm eager to get more explanation.
So it's where you
do not do this.
You have a bottle. It's coconut oil or some kind of oil.
Okay.
You put it in your mouth and you swish. It's so weird. The directions say anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's a wide range.
I'm like, who has 20 minutes
to just swish oil
every day? But and on TikTok, which I call it now, it's like the QVC of social media.
Yeah.
Right? You look at the bottom, it's like paid commission available or something. So they're all selling it, and it's all to make a buck. And I get why people are doing it, but the claims out there are just really bogus and wild. So I've done some TikTok videos. I had one that went viral, and the hate I got on it was just insane.
Really?
I mean, I had a couple bad reviews left on Google on my office from people. Oh yeah.
One lady on TikTok decided to go leave you bad reviews.
Yeah,
that's awful.
One lady told me she was going to report me to the state board.
Oh my
So my response to her was, I just responded and I gave them the number.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I said, "Did you respond with the number?"
Just I've had people a lot alike.
I've had people threaten to sue me before, and I'm like, I got some good attorneys. Here, let me give you some names.
Yeah. I said, here, let me just leave you the number and help you out. And I just left the Tennessee State Dental Board's number.
I think I'm fine. I think we're safe on that.
We're all right.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I didn't know that was a thing. What about this? The what is it? Charcoal or what? The dark stuff that people use on their teeth.
That was a fad. That was a fad a couple 2-3 years ago. Everybody's like, "Oh, everybody had charcoal toothpaste." It was this new thing, and now nobody does it.
It went away. I saw videos of people doing it. And their mouth was all black, and then people were using. I saw where people were using like that purple shampoo that pulls.
I didn't see that.
I've seen
they
that.
brush it. They're brushing their teeth.
They were brushing
with
their
it?
teeth with it.
Yeah, it's
where it pulls color out. So they're like, "Oh, it rottens your teeth up." I'm like, I don't think so.
No,
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff is, if it's too good to be true,
Probably
it is.
I think you should just go ahead and swallow that that shampoo. If you're going to go ahead and do that, just go ahead and swallow that while you're.
Imagine what it does to your gut.
I know. Did they even have sweet tea in Ohio? You talked about sweet tea a minute ago, and I was like, I didn't have that up there.
No.
Okay.
You had to they were like, "Oh, we have tea, but we have to add sugar to it." It
wasn't
like
tea.
You go down here, everywhere you go, there's jugs of that. Is it Milo's?
Milo's.
Or whatever. It's in every store, every convenience store. I mean, they have their own section for sweet
just
tea. In Ohio, they didn't have that.
Here you got to add tea. You got to add tea to the sugar.
It was just Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
In Ohio, it was Mountain Dew.
So is Brooke from Georgia? How are y'all Georgia fans?
I'm not a Georgia fan.
Okay. Brooke is.
Brooke is. I will root for Georgia.
I gotcha.
When they don't play Ohio State, and the joke was when we first got together. Yes, she's from Athens, Georgia. Grew up in College Town.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I never. Yeah, it's a small school.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's like oil and water,
right?
So she's from Athens, Georgia.
Okay.
So grew up with UGA fan, and I always, the joke was we got married. Georgia was always that team that never really got to the finals. Of course, that was before they went to a 4-team format, and the joke was, well, we don't ever have to worry about Ohio State playing Georgia. And she's like, well, why is that? And I said, well, Georgia never makes it to the national championship. And she's, look at me.
Yeah.
So, well, then, last year Ohio State played Georgia, and we went to that game. That was the semifinal game. And of course, Ohio State misses the field goal at the end.
Oh my gosh.
I thought I was in Ohio State's section, but I was surrounded by Georgia people.
Okay.
And they, they're all biting their nails the whole game.
Yeah.
They're down. And then they win by last minute missed field goal, and they all turn to me, and I'm like, this whole game, y'all ain't said one thing, and now you're gonna start ragging on me.
That's
so,
funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not
I'm from Augusta, Georgia, and my family down there, big Georgia fans. We moved to Tennessee when I was about 10,
right?
And living here and watching games with my friends, I usually watch Tennessee play, and then Josh is a big Tennessee fan, so I became a Tennessee fan, and my Georgia family just took great offense to it. I had someone come up to me at a wedding and was like, you're from Georgia, don't you? And I was like,
yeah, it's that is definitely a in the South when you start switching teams.
Yeah.
I have learned that is a no-go.
Yeah.
That is the grounds for divorce, changing your last name. You're pushed out of the family.
Right.
Yeah. So
I don't understand the Alabama love here. I don't understand the amount of Alabama fans. There's some people who grew up down there and moved here. I get that. But people who are just from Tennessee and didn't go to school there, I don't understand that.
I think a lot of them are bandwagon.
Yeah.
If you want my honest opinion, they,
well, you're about to get in real trouble here.
Oh, I know. I'm probably going to get another
a bad Google
review.
Somebody's going to report him to the state board. Yeah, that's going to happen.
He don't like Bama. No, I have a lot of Bama fans.
Yeah, I bet you do.
It's weird. So it's like
because they don't have a lot of teeth.
Yeah. I had somebody come in from Tennessee the other day, and they said, "Do you know why I know the toothbrush was created in Alabama?" And I said, "Why is that?" And they said, "Well, if it was created anywhere else, it would be a teeth brush."
Nice.
And I said, "Better be careful. There's a lot of Bama fans in here."
Yeah.
But we have a lot of Tennessee fans, and then second is Bama, and then third is I would say Georgia. We get some Michigan, Ohio State, but Tennessee and Bama for sure 1 and 2 fan base.
You should put that on the paperwork when they come in and fill it out, just for fun. Let's just do a little. Which team? What's your college?
That's a good idea.
What's your college team?
Yeah. Check the box.
Yeah, check the box. Pick one. Now, if people want to get in touch or want to check out your place, whether it's just general dentistry stuff or they want to get a beautiful smile like Holly, they just need to reach out. The best way to do that.
So actually, right now, I've never had a website.
Okay. Well, I've been looking for one.
Never had one. And a pastor friend of mine who does website stuff, he's from Manchester. He is currently, we're going to start working on a website, but you can reach us. You can find us on Facebook, Carmean Family Dental. You can, if you're on TikTok, you can search, you can just search Dr. Aaron Carmean or Dr. Aaron. It'll pop up.
Yeah, apparently he's pretty famous over there.
And then you can just call us. Yeah, we've got the ads running on the radio here, and 931-967-6861. And if we don't answer, it's we're on the phone. Please leave a message. It's odd down here. People will call.
They don't like leaving
a voicemail.
They don't. And then they get on Facebook like, I tried to call that office, nobody answered.
And nobody called me back. And I'm like, well, how
are we supposed to? It's not. Yeah, we don't have.
I've had other business owners tell me that some like gym owners and things like, we weren't there, we couldn't get to the phone, and people get mad. And I'm like, I get it. You want us to answer the phone, but sometimes people get busy. It's this instant gratification society that we're in. All right, now let's talk politics. Trump and Biden. I'm just kidding.
Let's get to it.
We're gonna get him out here before he gets into any trouble. I don't want him reported to the state board or anything. Anything else before we get you out of here? You did great today.
No, I thank you for having me on. I appreciate it, and appreciate the opportunity to talk with y'all about dentistry. And yeah, thanks for advertising for me and everything.
Yeah, well, thanks for joining us and helping the cameras go. For people who are listening on the radio, it's Carmean Family Dentistry, Carmean, just like it sounds, Carmean Family Dentistry in Deckard, and accepting new patients now. So y'all get on over there and go see him. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank y'all.
Enjoy the morning show with Josh and Holly on the Carmean Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. Just find
Yeah, what size shirt can I get you?
Probably an XL.
Okay, I'm gonna get you.
Usually
What
they
size
shrink
is
a little
Brooke?
bit. She's a medium.
Okay, there's an XL.
Birthdays when we come back.
They got Coffee County on the front.
I mean, we live in Coffee County.
Yeah, most of our shirts are pretty school spirited. Birthday bands.
I had a guy yesterday. I don't want to you guys stuff.
Just because.
Holly got upset over the T-shirt drama.
Well,
I did not catch that, but
Yeah.
oh my gosh, that was
fun.
I started catching up on it a little bit,
Yeah.
and boy, that really
Yeah, we got him stirred up over there, but we ended up raising a lot of money out of that.
Yeah,
all,
it was
all
good.
Josh said on air was not much good comes out of Warren County except
Highway 55 and Freighters, yeah.
yeah. It was sometimes he does like gives little jabs. It's like just
Yeah.
friendly rivalry. He says Tullahoma is the car wash capital of
Tullahoma's the Indian word for car wash.
yeah, Indian, yeah.
When Dennis Weaver said that, I just
Yeah, but they got so they were like, we're
You're
you're
insulting the whole
attacking
county.
us, you're assaulting
It's a little
us.
much.
And I
I
was
was
like,
like, we're just joking. Yeah.
Come on now, it's just insane.
They ended up raising a lot of money for our charity and for
their
theirs.
charity.
Yeah, I think they ended up with about $15,000 out of that. Next year, I think it's going to grow even bigger. So
You guys had the Dream
for Weed.
Dream for Weed
Yeah, he
Foundation,
was our sports guy.
he was a sports
and passed
director and
away.
coached here for a long time. Yeah.
So you have that like telethon tomorrow?
Yeah, radiothon.
So I wanted to tell you, I don't know, I can send a check here, but I wanted to pledge 500 towards it to start it out.
Oh,
that'd be
thank
great.
you.
Yeah,
We'll put you down as like a match.
yeah.
We'll match up to $500 for an hour or something.
That'll just
I'll put an hour. We don't have a match in the 6 o'clock hour. It's the first hour, but it's usually slow.
Mhm.
So we have a match in the 7. I don't have a match in the 8 o'clock hour. So maybe we'll do the 8. I'll talk to Holly. We may do the 6 because people may want to call in early tomorrow and try to get those posters that we got. So
Sure.
we'll see. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
just,
send you information on it.
Just send me information. You can text it over to me or whatever, and then I'll get you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's going to be a good year. But I think last year we did about, in the first 2 years or 3 years since we got it going, we've done about $45,000 in contributions back. So
That's great.
this year we should be able to do about 30 or 40 just this year.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Have a good one.
All right, y'all. Thank
see ya. Have fun putting that play pin together. Playpen. They're not too.
Birthday time on the Thunder Radio morning show. Let's get that going. Pick up that phone and give me a call at 728-1320 or 728-3526. Let's get the right banner up on the screen. All right. It's Wednesday the 13th. We got 3 birthdays already on the list. Let's read them off. We got a chance to win a slice of pie from the Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop amongst our birthday folks. Drum roll, please. Thank you. Happy birthday. Sherry Carr has a birthday today. Sage Adams, happy birthday. Tammy Weaver. Happy birthday. All right. That's the names I got so far. They'll be eligible for the pie drawing this afternoon. We will see who ended up, maybe could add to that list. And then they're eligible for the cake at the end of the week. Holly, celebs?
William H. Macy turned 74 today.
All right.
And that's about all I've got.
Great. Well, it's a quick birthday segment. Big thanks to Dr. Carmean for coming by. It was fun. I can't wait to go look at his TikTok. I didn't know he had the TikTok account. So I'm going to go play with that now. I'm learning TikTok and
Snapchat.
I'm loving Snapchat, man. I'm having a big old time over there.
I just get 45 snaps from Josh of him using all of the different filters.
Yesterday I was a horse.
Sometimes he'll send me a picture of him with the old man filter on.
Oh yeah. This is me in about a year.
In 1 year, this will be me.
Yeah. I'm trying to see what I'm going to look like without hair completely because it's going away fast. But anyway, I'm learning Snapchat. I never thought I would learn Snapchat as well as I have, but I'm kind of figuring it out. I mean, I just snap and then I send it to Holly and the kids, but I use it now to text the girl one because she won't hardly respond to just regular text messages. The boy one will, but the girl one, I may not get a message back for the whole day. If I snap her, I get something back in 30 seconds. Super fast.
You have to get on her level.
I know. Big thanks to Dr. Carmean for coming by. On his way out, if you were if you're watching on TV, you heard about it on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. But if you were listening to the radio, you missed this part. He pledged a $500 match tomorrow to the Radiothon for one of the hours. So super excited about that. That's tomorrow from 6 to 6. So no regular morning show tomorrow. We're actually going to be on a little earlier at 6 in the morning, about 6:05 after the top of the hour news. And then we're going all day, 12 straight hours of Radiothon fun, raising money for the Dream for Weave Foundation, 501c3 that's really making big contributions to our local athletics here. Gave $4,000 to the high school athletic teams yesterday. I'm really excited about it.
The basketball teams.
Is that what I said?
You said athletic teams.
See, sometimes
It's all right.
The basketball teams.
They are athletic teams.
They are. Dr. Carmean was asking me that, after he came in. He said, "You just remember all the stuff?" And I said, "Usually, but sometimes I'll about say the wrong number, or
he has a glitch.
I'll just freeze. You see my eyes working back and forth. I'm trying to figure out. I'm searching for a file. It's like a computer as it gets older. I don't know how to clean it out. I don't know how to delete some old files or something. All right. Well, big thanks to Dr. Carmean for coming by. We still got 30 more minutes of the morning show today. Morning show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Heather Phillips and her team, over 60 years of experience in getting you in the home of your dreams. Maybe you need to get pre-qualified. That's a big deal. You want to make sure that you know exactly how much house you can afford, so when you go buying a home, they can help. Well, go by New Haven Mortgage, newhavenmtg.com, or find them in downtown Manchester. They can help. NMLS 1477317. Oh, somebody was calling, but they hung up. News break, more morning show when we come back.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio, WMSR, 1320 AM.
Sweat through my shirt. So hot. So hot. What are we talking about when I come back?
Worst criminal. Wednesday's worst criminal.
Oh, Wednesday's worst criminal. That's right. I forgot. We hadn't done that yet. Well, that's going to be fun. Completely forgot. What are you doing?
I'm taking a picture of my outfit today. Trying to.
Speaking of the girl, she just liked my quote of the day. Let me tell you something later.
Okay. Take my picture.
I can't wait to take a good picture of you. Cute. Is it a filter?
I hope. Wait a minute. Do one at the back.
I'll have to keep this one. I don't know Snapchat as well as I thought I did. All right, 1, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 3. I don't have your shoes in it.
My shoes aren't important. That's all right. I'll just do a selfie.
Was that bad?
No, it's not you. It's me.
That's just how you look.
I know.
I think you're pretty. It's like people recording ads. I made a rule now when people come in to record ads, they want to hear them, and I get it. They're paying money for their ads, and they want to hear them, and that's fine. But I made a rule that I'm like, well, we can change it based on the wording and things like that, but we will not change an ad based on how you sound, because that is how you sound. I spent almost an hour with one person re-recording, and I could tell they sounded the exact same way every time. Nothing changed. And I'm like, man, that's just how you sound. That's how you they talk like this. And I'll get more excited. Okay, I'll get more excited. Like nothing changed. So I had to make a rule. It's a pretty day outside. I want to take my laptop and work out there.
See, I like it like that.
Holly's been taking selfies for the last 5 minutes.
But I can't push the button.
Do you want me to come push the button?
No.
I can hold it that angle and just push it.
I just can't get it. I can get my top, but I want to get my pants. What if I do it like this?
I'm gonna take a snap.
Can you see me out there?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a picture.
The news this morning is like 4.5 minutes. We're 3 minutes in. She's still taking selfies.
All right, that one's okay, I guess. I just got the tippy top of the pants. I have the worst time if anybody that knows how I can fix it is watching, please let me know. But when I put my makeup on, like my eyeliner on my top lid, on my lash line, it gets up on my lid, and then I got like chunky black eyeliner way up here. I don't know how to fix that.
Any experts?
I have what you would call hooded eyes.
Trey said, put it on last.
I do put it. It don't matter when I put it on. It sticks to the
Get it tattooed on.
That's an option that I will probably never do. I don't do needles. Who said that?
Trey. He's got all the makeup.
I do have a friend who got her lip liner tattooed on, and I want to say it was her eyebrows. She got her eyebrows tattooed.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know people did that.
Yep.
I can just tattoo about anything. Let Josh do it with a Sharpie.
Sharpie might not be a bad idea.
Kate said that's a terrible idea.
Kate, how do I fix my makeup?
You watch these like TV shows and movies, and I don't know, in real life sometimes, I guess, like on pretty days like today, people take their laptop outside to the park and they work remotely. I can't do that. I cannot focus that way. But it'd be a good day to go to the Common John Brewing Company and eat breakfast and sit outside and work.
I like where you're going.
It's not the eyelashes. It's a problem here.
It's the eyeliner that I put
on
right there.
Oh, I'm like right there.
Morning show with Josh and Holly.
Morning show here until 8:30 over on the Carmean family dental cameras. During the break, we were solving Holly's makeup problems. Seriously, she spent 4 minutes taking selfies during the last break. Kate says Holly needs a makeup artist. Also, I need a makeup artist.
If you know how they have these little classes where you can sign up and you can learn how to do glass etching. You know, Board and Brush offers a lot of cookie decorating. I need one where I can go and someone can teach me how to put my makeup on like I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
Like we're just a bunch of women.
We can all sit around and share tips.
Yeah. Well, there needs to be one professional.
Yeah. Do we have any professional makeup artists around here? I'm sure we do. Go up to there's a makeup place there by the high school.
Merle Norman?
Or Norman. They could teach you.
Yeah, they do a good job.
Trey said just walk through Dillard's.
Yeah, I've had them do my makeup there before. But they did it. They didn't like teach me. I need to know. They were trying to sell product. I need to learn
how to do it. How
to apply it.
I can't come up here every time. Get the girl one to teach you. She's all about some makeup.
Her style and my style differ.
Regina said Ulta will teach you. Ulta will take her money.
Josh sometimes will call it Ultra.
They need to be advertising with the amount of money that we spend over there. I took the girl one once.
That was nice of you.
I did not realize how expensive all the makeups are.
It is expensive.
I'm not sure.
I didn't, and the thing.
I'm like, let's go to Walmart, honey. I can find you some of this stuff over there.
I used to have Dollar General and Family Dollar makeup.
Yeah.
At her age, so.
Oh no, she's got nice stuff.
But she buys it though.
She spends her money on it. Yeah. I mean, I bought her some stuff when I was over there with her, but.
All right, we're doing.
She knows I'm a sucker.
Wednesday's Worst Criminal.
We are doing Wednesday's Worst Criminal. Morning show overdrive here until whatever time we're here till 8:30. I was trying to extend the show. Big thanks to Heather Phillips and New Haven Mortgage for keeping us on for another 30 minutes. NMLS 1477317, newhavenmtg.com. All right, Wednesday's Worst Criminals, Holly. No guarantee I got any music for you today.
It's all right,
but we'll try.
Today's criminals are all Australian. We're doing Australian criminals. 2 people landed in jail because of a tattoo needle. 3 Aussie men, one of them a tattoo artist, got drunk one night earlier this year. The tattoo artist and his accomplice persuaded the third man to get some skin art. The man chose a yin-yang design, but when he woke up, he found a different shape.
Oh,
tattooed on him.
The shapes that kids draw on each other.
Yeah, everywhere. Like on a window.
Yeah. Get a boy about 13 and up.
That's what they're drawing.
And that's what they're drawing. You got the glasses fogged up. Watch this. It's the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, so those 2 guys ended up in jail.
Really?
You can't tattoo something that's.
Yeah.
Is that assault?
I don't think so. You put something on somebody they don't want.
Yeah.
And they don't mess around over in Australia. They're more socialist controlling over there anyway.
So a burglar in Brisbane got more than he bargained for when he was confronted by an 83-year-old homeowner, Edwin Dowdy, and his wife. The 2 of them are trained in Japanese martial art of.
Oh yeah, say it, Holly.
Aikido.
Sure.
Aikido. Dowdy
That's how
contends.
Holly orders the Japanese restaurants. California roll.
Dowdy contends the muscular burglar ran into the senior citizen's knife before leaving the scene with a serious stomach wound.
Uh-huh.
Like the old man was like, he ran into my knife.
He ran right into it. I don't know what happened.
A man was arrested by police after stealing a tanker truck containing almost 6,000 gallons of milk. The 20-year-old
What are you gonna do with all that?
The 20-year-old thief fled police on a 2
It's gonna go bad.
hour chase.
How can they not get him stopped in that thing?
He was finally apprehended after police had to use the spike strips.
That's gonna spoil all that milk.
A father of 9 is sentenced to 13 years in prison after police seized a $70 million marijuana crop.
A lot of marijuana. Seems a little excessive.
He filed an appeal because he says his prison stint was too short. The 58-year-old father of 9, wearing a Right to Life t-shirt in court and seemingly revealing in a publicity of the case, told the judge he had not been given proper recognition for the full gravity of his offense, and he wanted more time in jail.
If I had 9 kids, I want more time in jail too.
A bold thief pulled off a heist in a hotel while hundreds of officers were there partying before the start of the law enforcement Aussie Rules football championship. The bandit made off with hundreds of dollars from a gaming room when a clerk left the cash register unattended. It's pretty gutsy to
That's a word for it.
Steal where there is an entire building of police
Like
officers.
A brigade of them.
Australia has a strange new export, and that is koala poop.
Oh.
It's very popular in Japan, where students believe it brings them luck on tests.
Well, they're pretty smart over there.
That is because the cuddly-looking koalas are famous for being tenacious. They've been known to hang in the trees for more than 20 hours at a time. Students who receive the product think it will inspire them to pull all-nighters.
What do they do with it? What do they eat it?
I don't.
Or spread it around or something? Sprinkle that?
Rub it on their face?
What?
I don't know.
War paint.
Smell it? I don't know. Chili powder at a Sydney restaurant isn't just good, it's the ultimate weapon. When a chicken joint was robbed a few years ago, an employee didn't just helplessly stand by. Instead, he fought off the crook by tossing a bucket of the eatery's famous chili flakes, which acted as like a mace.
Yeah.
Yep.
It wouldn't be in the air as bad, I wouldn't think. Smart. Quick thinking. One more.
A bandit wearing an overturned flower pot on his head and wielding a chainsaw entered a 7-Eleven and demanded cash. He didn't get any money, but he did moon the staff, damaged some displays, and then fled.
Nice.
So.
A flower pot. We got enough of them laying around our house.
You never know when you're going to need a little flower pot.
None of them got live flowers in them.
They're all dead.
I'm like, why are we keeping these? Like, we got the
I
plastic
feel like
ones.
they're good pots. I just hate to throw them away.
I'm going to burn every one of them. I'm going to burn every one of them.
What's going on over there?
Dr. Carmean has jumped on our Facebook and said, just thought of a recent funny dental story. Truck driver came from Chicago, emergency extraction. He is the father of 23 kids.
Holy cow.
3 of them were born within a 5-month period.
Wow. That's quite impressive.
Quite impressive there, buddy.
And confusing.
Yes. And they got a few different mamas.
I feel like that is a lifestyle that would have more animosity. I don't know, stress.
What about truck driver?
No,
Oh.
having
Oh, that many
several
kids? Oh.
Yes, not even that many kids, just having several baby mamas.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine. Imagine having more than one woman in your life you got to deal with. Like, did you have to just put up with their stuff?
Yeah. The grass isn't greener over there.
No,
It's the same grass.
It's the same grass. It's the same grass. It's all the same grass. I promise you. And you wonder if they just look back and be like, man, why did I make so many bad decisions?
You think he thinks that?
Yeah, he thinks that, yeah. Like, made a lot of bad decisions. Guys don't generally make decisions with their heads, though. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
they're not thinking clearly.
"23 and me."
Thunder Radio Morning Show Overdrive continues. We're here until 8:30. Carmean Brewing Company, I was talking about them a minute ago off air. They'll be back at it today. They're closed Monday, Tuesday, but breakfast today, it'd be a good day to go out there and sit outside and get a little breakfast. Carmean Brewing Company, 210 Woodbury Highway. Find them in Manchester. They're online at commonjohnbc.com. Tonight, it's a Singo. So get on down and do a little Singo. I think that starts at 6. Always a good time down there. Tomorrow night, there'll be karaoke, and they got entertainment on the weekends. Carmean Brewing Company. commonjohnbc.com. Find them on social media at commonjohnbc.
Enjoy the morning show with Josh and Holly on the Carmean Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams.
Oh, yeah. Pretty good show today, Holly.
Not bad.
We'll wrap it up right here. Let's see here.
Whether it's lowering your interest rate, consolidating debt, or accessing your home's equity with a cash out refinance.
Yes. We'll wrap it up.
Learn more about how refinancing with us can put money back in your pocket. Take control of your finances with
Oh, wait, I can't imagine being just a truck driver. I think I've listened to a lot of podcasts. You know what I mean? If I was a truck driver, I think I listened to a lot of podcasts.
Yeah.
I'm a podcast listener.
Are we going to do another segment?
No. I'm going to wrap it up with the mercantile information here. That's about it for the day.
I brought a change of clothes. I brought some jogging pants and stuff.
See, I would rather you just wear jogging pants to start. I mean, you're pretty. And you look cute with your clothes. But then that's just extra dirty clothes to wash.
I'm not washing this. I didn't get. It's not dirty. Okay. I wore it for a couple hours.
The laundry that I'm gonna find in the back room there, or in your car. You make that face pretty good. Looks just like that emoji with the one eyebrow raised.
I can't do the other one. Can you roll your tongue like this way?
I can do that, but I cannot roll it like Spanish.
Yeah, sure.
She swears that I'm just faking that, but I can't.
That sound?
I can't make that sound.
He swears he can't do it, but I've heard him do it.
I might do it accidentally, but when I focus and try to do it, I cannot do it.
Who can't do that?
Me. We're going to look that up. Percentage of people who can't
roll their R's, not their tongue.
Their R's.
Try it. I get him to try. He go ha da 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 ha da 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 da.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't.
What is the percentage? None.
You can't.
Because everybody can do it. Like blink.
Calm down. .5% of people
cannot
roll their R's.
That's pretty low.
I think. Well, I guess I'm unique that way. Kate says she cannot.
Kate, you can't roll your R.
I'm glad somebody came in and saved me here. Out of all people, Kate, because she hates on me all the time. But I can't do it. I've tried. Occasionally, like I'll be talking fast and I'll hit it, but I just cannot do it on purpose.
Alrighty.
NMLS 1477317.
It's going to do it for us on the morning show today. Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop, where Down Home Cooking meets Southern Hospitality. They got some breakfast going on over there today. I got some grab-and-go stuff. They got sausage and biscuits and things like that over there. They got fresh yogurt parfaits with fruity goodness. Get on over there and see them at the Mercantile. Today's lunch menu, they'll serve up from 11 until 2. Let's see what they got today. Country fried steak or chicken and dressing. And on the sides, mashed potatoes, creamed corn, green beans, stewed cabbage, pinto beans, macaroni and cheese, coleslaw, broccoli salad, cornbread salad, blueberry congealed salad. They got some soups today, too. Chili, turnip green soup, and vegetable beef. I've never had turnip green soup, I don't think.
I like turnip greens.
So get on over there and try that out today, or for something fresh out of the kitchen, like a hamburger plate. 210 North Irwin Street, right across from Manchester City Hall, where Down Home Cooking meets Southern Hospitality. That'll do it for us today. Catch replays of the show on Apple, Spotify, or Google. For you podcast folks, search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly. You can watch video replays on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube anytime. We keep the video archive there. You can watch the show anytime. Thanks to Carmean Family Dentistry, or Carmean Family Dental. Coming up next, Swap and Shop at 9. It is Music Hour. 10 o'clock, Rick and Bubba. 12 o'clock, Dan Bongino. 3 o'clock, Connecting Coffee County. And I believe we got Preds hockey. No, we don't. We got high school softball tonight. 6:45, first pitch. It'll be Court Steer on the call tonight. Tomorrow, no morning show. Dream for We Foundation Radiothon, 6 to 6. So be sure to tune in for that on the radio, 107.9 FM, 1320 AM. Manchester Go app, listen live, or you can watch the Radiothon over on Facebook or Twitter. Have a good rest of your day. Enjoy.